going on, everybody? Welcome to another Thursday night of TNA Wrestling, and we have got an awesome show for you tonight. This is a lot of cool stuff we've got on this card. You can see up there as it's going by your face. Lots and lots of good stuff we've got tonight. The ABC and the Hardys, Josh Alexander and Eric Young. Nick Nemeth gets to talk about him and Joe Hendry at Bound for Glory. This is going to be a fun night starting very, very, very soon. Welcome in. We're getting closer and closer and closer to Bound for Glory. It's only a couple of weeks away. And that, of course, they're billing it as TNA's biggest show of the year. And why not? It's in Detroit, the Motor City, and it should be an awesome time. I mean, do we finally get to see Joe Hendry win gold? And of course, Tazzy's with me. Speaking of gold, Tazzy's here tonight. Jeff is unfortunately not going to make it tonight. He's got a big gala that he's got to do at his work. So, so it's me and Tazzy. What's going on, Tazzy? How are you, man? Baseball season's all done. You moved out of your old home there, which must have kind of sucked. I know I saw your post. When you're in some place for a long period of time and then all of a sudden everything changes, it does kind of suck sometimes.
Yeah, fun fact, we're still there.
They didn't move?
We're there, but we're not there. Yeah, man. We'll talk about it about later when we do the schedule, everything, let you know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been a very, very hard year, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. If you guys don't know what happened in the beginning of the year with me until now, it's like, dude.
Yeah, I imagine it's a lot. Well, you know what? Look, at least with all that, I'm sure you've seen the pictures and stuff. How about Tampa Bay Stadium just being ripped apart by a tornado? Oh my God! Like, dude, I saw the images of that this morning. Took the roof clean off the stadium, and all you people, and if there is anyone out there that's listening that watches from that area or Florida, please. I hope you all evacuated when you were supposed to. I hope you're all safe. I have a friend of mine who does live near that area. He did not evacuate. He was in a second floor of his building, so he chose to stay. But, of course, they are without power and probably will be for a good long time. But he bought a bunch of bottled water, a bunch of supplies that he would probably need and things like that beforehand. But, I obviously keep the people from that area in your thoughts and prayers. Luckily, there were only 9 deaths. You never want to see anything, but the fact that there were that many tornadoes, there were, I think they had said 9 tornadoes that were spotted when that broke land, is just insane. And just the pictures coming in from the Miami Herald, the famous newspaper, had a crane that was fixing the side of the building that actually smashed into the building. The wind broke it and it hit the building and cracked like almost the entire side of the building. So just terrifying stuff. And if any of you know people or you live near that area and stuff like that, like I said, obviously our thoughts and our prayers are for all of you after that. So 2 hurricanes in like less than 2 weeks for the close to the same area. Scary stuff. But yeah, so we are here for TNA tonight. Tazzy was kind enough to join, and we're gonna have a good time. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight, and a good card to talk about as well. So let me welcome some people in, and then we'll go over our upcoming schedules here quick. We got Hassan in the house. Derek with new eyes. He can see 2020 now, including Mickey James. He says, "Good to have goals, right?" Brandon's here, Dylan's here, James Chadwick's here. Jahira is here. AB is here. Brandon is here. Damian Robinson, hello. Anthony Slate, member of the channel, longtime member of the channel. Thank you so much, Anthony, for being a member. We appreciate you, and thank you for being here. Let's see. AB Jobson, prayers for Florida. Absolutely. All right. So that is it for the chat, I think, so far. Before we even get into it, make sure that if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do. Also, make sure you like the stream tonight for us. We appreciate that. And make sure you hit that notification bell, ring the bell to be notified about when we have future content. Now, for us, we'll have to see about Sunday. Sunday's kind of weird sometimes now because Jeff's got a lot going on with his kids during the weekend. But we will let you know what's going on for that. Now, we will have Fireflies Forever on Tuesday. Not sure about Sunday yet. We'll let you know if we can do Between the Ropes, whether it's an abbreviated episode or a full. We'll let you know. And then next Thursday, neither myself nor Jeff will be here because my daughter is getting married, my oldest. And if everything goes according to plan, Jeff is coming to the wedding. So that is going to be the first time Jeff and I will ever meet face-to-face in person. So pretty cool.
Well, I'll be damned.
Yeah, we invited him, and he is coming down. They're getting a B&B, hopefully, and hopefully that all is gonna go through. And you'll get to see some pics of me in a tuxedo and Jeff together for the very first time that have never seen each other face to face before. So that's kind of cool. So I don't know. We'll see if we can. Maybe we'll get a show if Tazzy's not busy. Maybe Tazzy could do it. Maybe Conrad can fill in as well because Conrad's already helped out. I know Jeff at one point. So maybe we could see if we can get someone to help us out and fill in for that. But yeah, that will be the night before. Actually, night before. I'm sorry. Scratch that. Reverse it. Friday's the wedding, so Jeff should be able to be here to do it. So maybe it'll be Jeff and Tazzy. Jeff is still coming, but the wedding's on Friday. I keep forgetting it's Friday. Thursday is like the rehearsal dinner and all that kind of stuff, so I won't be here. So yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, yeah. So all right. So that's as far as what we have coming up. And again, we'll let you know for Between the Ropes. We'll let you know what's going on with that. But yeah, Tazzy, what have you got coming up, man?
So we got two more streams before we take our 2-week break. Remember, I told you about that a long time ago. Yep. Well, that's coming up now because we have time to do it because there's no PLEs coming up, so we're good. So tomorrow, of course, we got SmackDown, which is going to be a crazy SmackDown. Make sure you join us at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time because you don't want to miss nothing tomorrow. It's one of those. So make sure you're here for that. Sunday, and of course, our last stream before we take a break is a NFL football game, Sunday Night Football, and guess who they are? It's the Cincinnati Bengals, of course, against the New York Giants. Thanks a lot, NFL.
Well, you better hope you win that one, man. I mean, that's about the end of your season for sure. If you don't, I mean, you should have really beaten Baltimore. I watched that whole game, and I had vested interest because Joe Burrow is my quarterback in fantasy. But man, you really should have won. I mean, he threw the pick, yes, but he had an amazing game. And really, it was your defense. Your defense just can't stop people, and that's an issue. That's a problem.
Hashtags. Please give us a defense.
Yeah.
After that, we are actually taking a break. I actually probably will help out the family next Thursday. But after that, next time you probably will see me will be for Blind for Glory, and make sure I give Jeff my picks before I disappear somewhere. And then after that, here's crazy. Here's how crazy that weekend is. So Saturday is Blind for Glory, and guess what's the next day is? Halloween Havoc.
Oh yeah, man. That's crazy, dude. That like how they do that. I don't know why they do that way, but
make you think something's happening.
Yeah, it could very well be. I mean, now that they line up their pay-per-views, with one another, it certainly could be. That might be the case. So yeah, it's very, very, very interesting to see what's going on. I'll tell you the other one that we have to seriously consider doing. The more and more I see about this, the more and more I want to do a watch along for it. Is that Scott D'Amore promotion in Canada? Holy crap! Johnny freaking Swinger's gonna be there, man. I mean, come on, Swinger's gonna be there. Like Scott's getting like someone said it's like he's reforming Impact Wrestling. He's pretty much getting like all the classics from Impact, and it looks like an amazing show. And I think it's $30 for the 2 days, which isn't bad at all. So we're gonna have to see like if we're gonna have time because I would like to do that show, and you guys will have to let us know if you're interested in that as well. If we get October,
of course it's October.
Yeah, it's of course in October. I don't know. Maybe is it October? No, it might be November. Well, hold on, let me look and see. course, I can't find it now, but I'm just gonna Google it and look it up that way. Does anyone in chat know? Because of course I can't find. Oh no, wait, here we go. Forged in Excellence, it's called, and it is going to be. Oh no, it is October. It's October 19th. Oh my gosh, that's it's next Sunday.
Of course it is.
Oh, I can't do that. I have the wedding weekend. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was in November. Well, somebody will enjoy it. It looks like but yeah, you bought it. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it, and I'll probably just watch it after my weddings and stuff is all over and stuff. It does look like a lot of fun though. Okay, Brandon Davey popped in, Barry Monkey popped in from Twitch, Andrea's here, John G's here, and yeah, so we're getting close to start time here. So I guess we better go over the card, and then we'll wait till the broadcast starts at 8 o'clock to talk about food. So yeah, let's take a look at tonight's card. Let me see if Jeff's got a slide in here for that. I'm sure he probably does. There we go. There it is. Okay, so
if I can read it.
Yeah, I it is a little small. I have to get quite up close here to read here. We'll hear from TNA champion Nick Nemeth. So I mentioned that Nick Nemeth's going to come out and talk, and this is going to be really the first time he's going to talk about facing Joe Hendry for his title, Tazzy. So whatever it's going to be, you know, whenever you get a match where it's kind of two faces, two guys that everybody kind of likes, it's a little weird when that happens. Very. And so I don't know. The only thing I'm a little leery about this is the whole thing with Bradshaw. Bradshaw's been showing up for all Nick's matches, and he's helped him win a couple of them. And I'm a little scared that Bradshaw might just do something to cost Joe Hendry the loss here. I don't know. I don't know how that if they're going to go that route. I don't know. Look, it could be Josh Alexander who could do it. Joe Hendry's made any number of enemies. Frankie Kazarian. He's got a list of people that might not want him to win. But in any case, we're going to hear from Nick tonight about Joe Hendry. So it'll be interesting to hear how he talks about this match. And I'm sure we'll see Joe Hendry come down. Could you imagine the stuff that Joe Hendry could do as far as a song is concerned for Nick Nemeth? I don't know if he'll do that. I don't know if he'll go that way. But if he does, it's going to be some funny stuff.
Can he do a remix of the old Edge one?
Oh, man. Edge's bitch song. Yeah, you never know with Joe, man. It certainly could happen. You never know with Joe Hendry. And yeah, we'll have to see.
I feel some cheerleaders popping up or something.
Yeah. We'll have to see how they approach it. But all right, so we're getting underway. The show is starting. We'll continue to go through the card as we go. They're just showing some highlights of last week. This was, of course, Wendy, Choo, and Rosemary, and Jordynne Grace. And the reason they're showing this is because Tasha Steelz came in and interfered until Masha Slamovich came out. So now we're getting the match, as you can see at the bottom there. Wendy, Choo, Rosemary, Tasha Steelz versus Masha, Sol Ruca, and Jordynne Grace is going to stem directly from that. We had this confrontation with Josh and Eric Young, which is leading to this match. Eric Young versus Josh Alexander tonight as well. So this is a fun card tonight, guys. Do you think we find out who's going into the Hall of Fame? Brandon wants to know. Maybe.
I thought that was Summerversary. They do that.
No, the Hall of Fame is Bound for Glory. Yeah, the Hall of Fame is Bound for Glory. It'll be interesting to see that they're in Detroit. If you know, especially now that it's being teased that the Motor City Machine Guns are coming to WWE. I don't know. Will they induct them? How about now that AJ Styles is actually physically hurt? Maybe he could show up and be inducted.
Quote.
Maybe. We don't know that for sure. There's some of those lovely little wrestling reports out there that are saying it's legit. Some of them are saying it's not legit. We really don't know, but it'll be interesting either way. But yeah, we also have an X Division #1 contenders match tonight between Jason Hotch of the Goons, Leon Slater, and Laredo Kid. And of course, they'll be going after Speedball Mike Bailey's X Division title, whoever wins that one. We're also going to hear tonight from Mike Santana at some point. I'm sure he's going to be talking about Moose and that crew that he wants to get his hands on. The Hardys, Tazzy, the Hardys versus ABC.
I'm down.
Holy cow!
I'm down.
Holy cow, dude!
By the way, this new headphones, it make me feel like I'm about to call a football play.
There's a football game tonight.
Yeah, I meant to put that
Seattle
on.
and the 49ers are tonight. And there's a couple of baseball playoff games tonight, too. You got the Yankees and Kansas City. Yankees trying to close them out. And then you have the Guardians and the Tigers tied up at 2 right now, going into the 8th inning. Wendy, Choo, and Rosemary. So we're starting right off hot with this one.
Are you shocked that they were first?
What a tag team these two make, man. I love to see it. And it's awesome. I was wearing my Rosemary t-shirt the other day. It was pretty cool. I hadn't had that on for a little bit. But, yeah. All right, guys. We are going to be starting this match. But before we do, we're going to get to what we get to every single week at this particular time. We're going to talk about a little food here. So while we're watching the match, tell us in the chat, what good did you guys have to eat today? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, we don't care. We don't discriminate against any kind of food unless it's the new Wendy's Krabby Patty burger, because that is the stupidest looking thing ever. And all it is basically a Wendy's Big Mac with the Thousand Island stuff on it. And it does not look anything like it does on TV. It's very small. I didn't eat it, but I saw someone had it at work today. So yeah, we can talk about any food except for that. So what did you all have to eat today? What good did you have out there? Let us know. Get everybody hungry so they pay attention. No Dynamite on last night. I had a great 10 hours sleep. Wow, James got sleep because there wasn't a wrestling show on. Imagine that.
Do you know what sleep is? I didn't know you knew what that was.
Right? When he sleeps, though, Tazzy, he dreams about wrestling.
Yeah. Hey, I do that. I during the baseball season, when I go to sleep, I really feel like I'm actually still working.
I bet. TNA, let's go. Hello, Conrad. How are you? Watching no wrestling last night was odd. LOL. He's chilling. Hello, Heather. Y'all, let's see if I am in this bad boy or not. LOL. Oh, yeah, that's right. Heather was at this live. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
By the way, Joe, so I read out of my cookies. You know what cookies I'm talking about.
Yes.
And I couldn't find it no more. So you know what I did?
Made your own.
I went to the Amazon and ordered 5 packs.
Oh, man.
All I need is some milk now.
Yeah. You better get some milk. Masha Slamovich is here. Hello, John Kessler. How are you? I was there for those matches. If Sean Rossap says it, it's 100% fact. Yeah. I am behind the right turnbuckle behind the entrance. Oh, there you go. We'll have to keep a lookout for Heather. Behind the right turnbuckle by the entrance. So shouldn't have a hard time seeing you, actually, if they're going to come down the ramp here. Soul Ruca on her way up. There's the right turnbuckle. Is it the wrestler's right or is it our right? So when the wrestlers are walking down, are you on their right or are you on our right watching? So like you would be their left.
Well, we still got NXT with TNA still. That's still going.
Nice. Now I think that's going to go on for a while.
Yeah.
Chinese steak and pepper, says Conrad. Bolognese pasta baked with cheesy garlic bread, says James Chadwick. Chicken Big Mac. Oh, are they out already? I heard about them.
Chicken Big. I heard about that.
Yeah, I didn't know they were out yet, though. I heard they were coming, but I didn't know they were out yet. Yeah, they're just basically replaced the burgers with chicken patties, but it still sounds pretty good. I don't mind their chicken. Leftover pizza from the deli section of Walmart and an energy drink. I got Chick-fil-A. That has to be Chick-fil-A, yeah. For chicken sandwich. Yeah, that was like Chick-fil-A. What the hell is that? Barbecue chicken breast, mashed potatoes, salad, and corn. Pulled pork, quinoa, brine rice, and a bottle of wild cherry Pepsi for lunch. I felt bad for Evans on Tuesday. I saw last Tuesday night NXT on CW, Richmond Network Channel, and AEW Dynamite. Evening, everyone. Hello, Clown.
I hate the CW.
No, do you really?
Yeah, I can't. Here's the crazy part. I got a stream on Tuesday, but I'm not there. I can't get it. I can't get NXT until 11 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, that's one of those things that shows it later. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
I hope they think about that. Like, oh shoot, what's happening with our ratings? Let's see what's going on. I hope they think about that.
Right. I watched NXT, and then I watched Monday night I watched Superman and Lois comes on that channel, which I always enjoyed that. I think he's pretty good at Superman. They're pretty good at the actor that plays him is pretty good. Do you guys feel about John Moxley and Bryan Danielson and AEW Wrestle Dream this Saturday? Oh, that's right. AEW Wrestle Dream is this Saturday. Yeah, that's right. Well, at least it's not Sunday, so it won't interfere with our show. But sounds like a good match. There may be something funny that might happen during that because Moxley's been teasing weird stuff. So a lot of people are thinking that it might be something with Shane McMahon. So maybe he might be the new leader of their group of that faction. I don't know. It's going to be interesting though. Whatever that match happens to be. Can you imagine if Shane McMahon ends up the leader of the Blackpool Combat Club? He always wanted to do like MMA kind of stuff, right? So it kind of maybe would fit that a little bit, the name of the group, but that would bring the house down certainly if Shane McMahon showed up at AEW. So for that reason, it'll be interesting. Okay. Barbecue chicken strips and rice for dinner. This must have been recorded on Wednesday. I didn't see Jordynne wrestle until okay. So some of it will probably be taped from both days.
That makes sense.
Raw ending at 10 was weird. Yeah, that really was. I agree.
Who you telling? I know what to do with myself after the 10 o'clock hour. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll end the stream now.
What did you all think of that? Because I'll be honest, to me, it felt very rushed. Like it felt like they rushed through things to me. Like I don't know. I kind of just maybe I'm just used to the 3 hours, but it's just
something the guy get used to.
Yeah, it just felt very rushed to me. And yeah, it felt very weird. And when it ended, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot this was 2 hours. Yeah, very, very weird. Tasha Steelz with a little twerk in there. Tazzy's is enjoying that. Little twerking on the outside.
Hey, I saw enough twerking this week. We had 60 Red on Tuesday too.
Oh yes. Yes, I saw Rosemary and Wendy in Jump the Gun. Rosemary, oh man, nice sliding clothesline there by Rosemary. Oh, the greatest move ever in pro wrestling. Rosemary with the head scissors going upside down outside the ring, and Soul is in a bit of trouble. Hello, Terrence. How are you? Hello, Jason Peace. Did I see your tweet? I did not. Steak sub and banana peppers and jalapeno peppers. That is a hot sub. It's a lot of peppers. The Yankees are winning 1-0, and the Tigers are leading the Guardians 3-2. So if the Tigers win, they win. They go to the championship series, and if the Yankees win, same thing.
I must say, seeing that Tigers live in September, wow, this team is actually pretty good. Go figure. And guess who their manager is?
Who is it?
AJ Hitch.
Oh man, that's awesome. I seen how the arena set up in TNA Explosion. Apparently, they use Skyway, biggest sign, and for those who don't like hard cam, it's only temporary. Brandon Davies talking about the Fiend character coming to 2K24. Yeah, that's very cool. I know Jason Baker put a post up about that, saying it was wonderful that the people get to see how Bray would have looked coming down to the ring in that outfit. Yeah, I thought that's really cool. I might have to buy the game now. I didn't get it this year, but I might have to now.
Side note, Can we get his? Can we get Orange Theory their interest music on Spotify again? I would be nice to hear that again.
Is it gone on there? I see. I have it on Apple Music, so I still have it on mine.
Yeah, I don't have it on Spotify. I got his new one, but not his old one.
Shattered, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Chili cheese hot dogs for TNA watch along party, says Terrence. I miss Wendy Choo as a face. I feel she's been too sweet to be a heel. I think she's creepy as a heel. I like it. Derek saying stuffed peppers tonight. Did Jeff tell you all about me having a meet and greet with Nick Nemeth after the show? No. I got a combo autograph photo op, $80, but totally. Whoa, that's awesome. That's very
good
cool.
price.
Yeah, that's not a bad price at all.
Yeah.
What's going on in my CW? It doesn't show at 7. I'll have to see if they're showing it later. Bray Wyatt Elite figure. Yeah, I saw the ad for that too. That's back ordered to like March of next year. So even if you order it, you have to wait until like March of next year to get it, which is crazy.
Bonus baby, where are you living at?
The Soul Snatcher gets delivered to Soul Ruca. They're cheering on Soul to try to get her going. The Bray Elite figure is coming with the original Wyatt family theme. So you mean the figure is going to have like music with it, like inside the figure? That's kind of cool.
That's interesting.
That's kind of cool. You also can change his head and his arms and stuff. You want to take off like the glow in the dark tattoo stuff. You could change him to just a regular Bray face and the regular the tattooed arms. White 6 is going to go after the Miz. It looks that way, or it could. I mean, it could also be Cross, because of the faction. So it could be. The cryptic messages can really go either way. Like how he's saying, we see you, we see what you're doing, and then he warned him, stop what you're doing. That could all be directed. That could all be directed at Karrion Kross, kind of saying, knock it off. Don't be trying to break up families. So that could be directed at them too. The Mattel figure is getting put into the game. Oh, okay, nice. Do they actually have wrestlers come out that look like figures in the game? So they look like? Do they look like toys? I've never seen that. That's different. Both at TNA tapings were for Hurricane charity, so I was good with that. Plus, he's hilarious and flirts with. Oh, I can imagine he is. I can imagine he is.
I do say this. Yeah, prayers go out to those people that's out there, but that's 45 other million reasons why I'm not moving to the South.
I don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame you. I for as nice I'm sure as Florida is, I would never move to Florida for that particular reason. So I think we got joined by some more people here. I think I saw, we have Little Silver, Brandon, Bonus Baby, AB. Oh, Mark is here from Facebook. Hello, Mark. His price went up since Comic-Con, $40 for signature and a picture. Well, he is a champion. Oh, we got Josh and his two followers, his two goons. Josh has goons. I had enough with Hurricane Katrina. No more for me. Yeah, I don't blame you, man. That is just horrible. I bet you the TNA set that price. Plus, he said all the money was going to charity, so I don't mind. Yes, they did with Cena and Cody this year. In my faction, you can get cards that make action figures versions available. Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know they did that. Josh says he's the hottest talent in TNA and pro wrestling in general. Saint and Sinner. Don't they look like two, like they look like a white rap group.
Damn.
Don't they? They kind of like with the you know what I mean? Like with the beard. He looks a little like Eminem. Of course, James Chadwick's marking out over Gia Miller.
I think we all are.
Josh said he found 2 kids from our home country, from Canada.
2 kids. You need to be specific on that.
That's true.
You can't do that no more.
We are the future. We're the Northern Armory.
Really?
The Northern Armory. Are they? So they what? They're a faction now? The Northern Armory.
So basically, he's Randy Orton. And the other two is basically like a legacy. Basically, yeah.
And here's the thing: he's fighting Eric Young. What if he pulls Eric Young into his Northern Armory after they battle each other here? And then you got another guy from Canada that's joining in. So interesting. Very interesting. AB says, love me some Gia. You're not the only one in the chat. You're going to have to fight James for her. Yeah. So, yeah, that's interesting. So we got another faction developing here. Okay. All right. We'll see how that works out. The new Team Canada. Yeah, could very well be.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
That's crazy.
Very, very interesting. Did I do anything fun on vacation? Not particularly. It was kind of I just got a lot of stuff done. Stuff like around the house, kind of preparing for winter and all that kind of stuff. Nothing particularly much. No, it was kind of just a relaxing thing, kind of a staycation type deal. Yeah, no, nothing in particular. Seahawks versus 49ers tonight. Yep. They could have Speedball. Yeah, that's true. They could. I said I followed him since the Spirit Squad days, and he said, what? To my car? I laughed so hard, and I said, don't tempt me. And he asked, do you need a ride? I got an SUV. Yeah, I could believe that. I could believe Nick's like that. 100%.
I am 100%. So looking forward to my travel vacation next month.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Oregon. Oregon.
Wow. Okay.
Get to see the boys, the Ducks. Actually, they got a big game on Saturday.
Nice.
See the Ducks, and I might check out their basketball team too while I'm there on that Friday too. It's gonna be a whole weekend. Taking the train actually.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
it'd be a nice long train ride.
Yeah, I was like, why not do something different instead of like, hey, let's go on the airplane and see the same thing we see all the time.
Do you know what? If I could travel by train to places you can normally go to by planes, I would. I don't like to fly. And not to mention, especially now, like when COVID starts to get crappy again, like the planes are like a germ box. You're breathing in everybody else's air and stuff like that. At least on a train, there's people there too, but you can move around a lot more. You go to a dining car and stuff like that on a train and everything. So yeah, I'd rather travel that way.
Speaking of that, make sure you guys be careful because it's going around. I know like at least about 5 people that has it right now.
Yeah, I just got my flu shot a couple days ago because I heard that's really bad again. And I'm getting my COVID shot, I think, next week before I have the wedding because we're getting a lot of relatives that are going to fly in from places and things like that. So I'm like, I don't need. Plus, not to mention, I work in retail. It's coming up on Black Friday where we're going to have thousands of people in our store. And I don't need that. So it's like, it is supposedly getting a little worse, And if you believe in that kind of thing, I know some people would rather not, which is cool, whichever your beliefs happen to be. But I recommended. My mom wasn't going to get it, but I told her, she's 80, and I said, that it can be nasty to older people. You get that kind of like lung thing going on, and it's not good. So, and my dad passed from COVID, so it's no joke. And so you got to be careful. Haven't had a vacation in like 6 years or longer. I was off for 11 days from work, which was nice just to be out of work. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, it was kind of cool. I learned from other managers in the past how to always perfectly plan your vacation when you have PTO time. So that you use the least PTO time for your vacation. So you use the least vacation time for your vacation. The way you do it is you work your full week. So if your full week is Monday through Sunday, you work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday that week. Then you take Saturday and Sunday as your first 2 days off of your vacation, but those would be your days off for that particular week. And then you go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as your 5 days that you would need to get vacation for. And then you take off the next Saturday, Sunday as your 2 days off from that particular week. And then you take Monday and Tuesday of the next week. So you literally end up getting like 13 days off, and you only end up having to pay yourself your vacation time for 5 of those days. So yeah, he taught me that. He was a really slick manager and knew all those ins and outs. So yeah, hey, why not? The only thing you do kind of pay for it. Speaking of Nick Nemeth, here he comes. You do pay for it though, because you end up working a lot before your vacation starts. So you end up working like 6 straight days. And then when you come back, you end up working like 6 or 7 straight days. So you do pay for it, but Nick is here. Vacation is null and void with me. We pretty much have to stay with my mother and in-law 24/7. And yeah, that sucks. Well, like I said, I didn't really go anywhere. It was mostly just catching up on some stuff, doing some things around the house, doing some, I had to go for my tux fitting for my daughter's wedding and all that kind of stuff too. So, a lot of stuff to get done and everything. Why is Access running behind you all? Nick says, all right. How are we feeling tonight? He says, I'm feeling pretty good.
Side note, I like that the venue that NXT was at on Tuesday. It's not big, but it was like a million. That's what AEW should do. That do those venues right now, because it gets full. I mean, it was about 9,000 people here, but still.
The small venues are pretty good sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always need like the 20,000 seat venues and stuff. If you get smaller venues, you pack them, and it's cool. You get a lot of energy from the crowd and everything like that. I'm fine with up. Didn't take long. Here he comes.
Jeez. They must have said his name.
He must have said. Please make a song about Nick. I'm sure that's probably coming. May not be tonight. They might try to keep things cordial, but I'm sure that's coming. This segment was filmed on Wednesday. I couldn't go both days. Bummer. I have to get myself a Hendry t-shirt. I really do. He just came out with a new one too that has like a circle on it with him in the middle of the circle. In all his photos, he let fans hold his TNA belt. That's cool. Very cool. NXT venue was perfect. TNA's last venue was great too. Yeah, I like these smaller places, man. I don't mind this at all. I really don't. I'd rather have a nice packed 4,000 seat, 4,000 or so crowd than having a empty, bigger arena that seats 10,000 or 15,000. I like it better. You get a lot more energy. They're closer. You can hear the acoustics are better. I dig it. I like the smaller stuff. Joe has turned around, and there he is.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be at the Dynamite taping next Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I could have went to the one that was by me, but I just I couldn't get off that day. Say his name when he appears.
Yeah, I love when they I go to a show after a PLE or a pay-per-view because you get the aftermath. It's so much fun.
Skyway Studios in Nashville isn't huge, would probably hold 500 max. Yeah, that's and again, like I think it's cool. I'm fine with that. This isn't a song release or a viral post. Look at he has his face on his microphone now.
Crazy.
That's amazing. I beat Josh. I beat Frankie. And now I get to face the champion like Nick Nemeth. Okay, he's giving Nick some respect.
Yeah, he brought that same microphone at NXT.
He did,
last time he was there.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I see you.
Wow, saying Nick Nemeth is one of the best wrestlers to ever lace up a pair of boots.
Wow, that's crazy.
Uh-oh. Well, so much for the cordiality.
Mm-hmm.
Turn that around on a dime.
We believe.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
You're a good kid. You're a good kid. Wow. Shawn Michaels believes in Jay. That's true.
Very true.
HBK chance.
Whoever thought we'd hear that?
At TNA event. Oh, we asked about Bradshaw. How is John Layfield going to affect it? You have to worry about the man who has stolen the show for 20. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't plan on losing this TNA title anytime soon. Okay, what do we got here? First Class. Oh, we're going to get a tag team match, aren't we? We're going to get Nick Nemeth and Hendry against First Class, which wasn't advertised if we do.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's next week. Me and the blessed one, Casey Navarro. James says, oh, this is jabroni. First Class is the main event of Bound for Glory. We're nothing but money,
sure.
money.
Yeah.
We're recording live from Trashville, Tennessee. Oh, that'll endear him to the crowd.
Oh, that's not good.
The Country Bumpkins.
Shout out to Wendy.
It's going to be an either an impromptu tag team match, or it's going to happen next week.
Mm-hmm.
Rich Swann is still out of First Class. He's listed as a member of the TNA. Yeah, Rich is going to be out for a while. Wish him the best. I hope he overcomes his issues.
I made Joe Hendry.
When I showed up, Joe was a C+ player. Not a way of making. AJ is not looking for making friends. We believe. We believe. There we go. I saw you mix. I'm like, oh, we need to change the slide. You know what they say? You can try to polish a turd, but at the end of the day, it's still a turd. Then they start believing. The hell they start believing in you after you made up your goofy songs about me. Oh God. The Creed song, baby. Here we go. Oh, Hendry's singing a cappella. He says, I'm here to talk to Nick. Heather, didn't he do a song, though, about Big Show? And I don't think Big Show was a face. I think Big Show was a face then. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it my TV or does everyone in Impact look slightly orange? No, not to me. I think it's your TV. First class. I mean, Nemeth is tan, so
Yeah.
I'm not seeing any orange. Nick's definitely tanning.
He always been.
Yeah. Only somehow, somewhere I could find somebody to be a tag team partner. Oh boy, I told you. That's true, Andrew. Yeah, he does flip-flop a lot. We're getting a tag team match, guys. I don't know if it's going to be right now, but Francis is saying, "Oh, I want that sign. We believe Joe Hendry for president." Oh, here comes the Director of Authority to make the match. Here we go. There he is. The Director of Authority. I know checked the technology JBL that technically JBL's retired, but you suppose he talked about WWE and TNA. So it's not only been them. He's been going to other promotions too. I don't know what he's doing.
So weird.
The Director of Authority says, "I like it." Tonight in the main event. What did he call them? Did he call them fish class?
This class?
What the hell did he call them?
He called this class or something like that.
I don't know what the hell he called them. That was funny, though. Well, there you go. There's our main event, guys. That was not advertised, so we have no slide for it, by the way.
Shocker.
Right? Thank you, Impact, or TNA. They called them first class. I think he called them fist clash. I don't think he said first. I think it was fist clash.
Fist clash? Like
fist ass. Of course, James makes it dirty.
Shocker.
JBL is a legend contract WWE should get. Yeah, I don't know what he's been interfering in other champions matches because he did it. I think was it GCW recently or was it no? It might have been AAA or something like that he was at, and he came out during the champions match of that too. So I don't know what he's doing. It almost seems like he's trying to get. I don't know. Is he trying to get like a faction? I don't know what he's doing. Fish clash. Maybe it was that. Jason, you might be right. Maybe it was fish clash. Maybe it was fish class. That'd have been funny. Let me clarify. TNA has Joe done a parody song on any babyface? TNA, no, I don't think. No. In TNA, he hasn't. Big Show was not in TNA, of course. That was when he was doing indie stuff. But I don't know. You might be right even then because the Big Show could have been a heel in that. I don't know. That was before that. I wasn't really watching Big Show and stuff like that when he wasn't in WWE or TNT. Yeah,
it's the Big Show.
Yeah, it's the Big Show. Where did that pic of Nick Nemeth come from, Joe Ortaz? This one here? That's the graphic that they used. That's TNA's graphic. Pretty cool, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I like the color. I like that, like the pinks and the oranges and stuff. I like the color.
Yeah, it's like it's digital. It's all his graphics on the screen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. MLW, AAA, GCW, OVW has been everywhere. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like he's going everywhere. So it's almost looking like he's trying to just help the champions of different factions, which I don't know what he's hoping to get out of it. I mean, Bradshaw's never been one to just do things nicely. He always tries to get something out of it, right? So I don't know. I don't know where they're going with that. It does scare me, though. I'll be honest. I want to see Joe win, but it does scare me. Now, maybe what can happen is because he did address it, and the fact that Nick addressed it right back and said, "You don't need to worry about that." Could Nick turn heel? Because look, Nick is great, whatever he chooses to do, but Nick's always been a really fantastic heel. So could Bradshaw come out, help him, and then maybe Bradshaw becomes like his manager for a little bit, but Nick actually turns heel And then maybe that's what ends up happening. And I don't know. That's just going to keep Joe from winning it, but that would give Joe a huge person to go after then. If he turns on him and he does become heel, then Joe could chase him for a little while, and they can have another match like sometime early next year. So it should have been me. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know. I think that's kind of, that'd be kind of exciting. I think if that's what they end up doing. But if Joe doesn't win it, that's probably going to be what it is. Is Bradshaw's going to screw him out of it? So, and then Nick could kind of pretend like he didn't know, like, oh, I don't know, I don't know. But then after the match is over, the next night or so, maybe him and Bradshaw will come out and then he'll admit, that he didn't care. So that is what I was thinking. JBL, yeah, it could be. I mean, maybe he'll do that for a little bit and just give Nick like a change and give him a different edge to him. Speaking of turning heel, it's the 14th anniversary of 10-10-10 when Jeff Hardy turned heel and sided with Dixie Carter. Wow. Okay. Good old Dixie.
Dang, he just went back there. Jeez.
Good old Dixie. He just tried to get a shine from Effie when he showed up in GCW.
Shining.
It should have been me. Oh, man. Anyway, cool. So that was a good start to the show. We had the tag team match, and we had Nick Nemeth already coming out. So, and we got a main event for the night as well.
Shocker! 40 minutes already.
See what's going on in the baseball stuff here. Now the Guardians are up 4-3 in the 8th inning with 1 out, trying to save their season basically, and the Yankees are still winning 1-0 in the 2nd over the Royals. And the 49ers have scored first, and they are up on the Seahawks 3-0.
Shocker. I was afraid to score.
Seahawks always start like looking real. Oh, we got Ash by Elegance. Oh, this is the makeover.
Uh-oh. A push.
Fake silver. Oh my God. The Kasu's are a coloring book. What are you, a child?
What is happening right now?
Who wears socks? She smelled her socks. Ferrari red. The makeover segment. Yep. I don't think we have a slide for the makeup segment either. No, we don't. You're going to go see Dr. Finkelstein? The hell's Dr. Finkelstein? Botox?
Absolutely not.
They want her to get Botox? You're going to be elegant. To the jet. They're leaving. They're out of here. All right. Well, that was weird.
Well, that happened.
When she gets her makeover, she's going to look like a mini Ash by Elegance. That's exactly what she's going to be. She's going to be like a mini me of Ash by Elegance. I got my eye open for this one, says Brandon. All right, yeah, it's Josh and Eric Young, and are they barefoot? Why is that one dude barefoot? What the hell is he doing? This is going to be a good one. Of course, this is going to be, and I'm sure we have a slide for this one. Eric Young and Josh Alexander. Yes, there we go.
I was loving this new entrance music.
Yeah, Josh's entrance. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ash almost popped out of her top. Yeah, you would have loved it, Terrence. She did, though. I agree.
He's loving his heel work.
How about this entrance for Eric Young, man?
Yeah.
You could run for a long time. Dr. Doom himself, Eric Young, is on his way to the ring. I hope Marvel doesn't try to stick it to Eric Young at some point for wearing that. Now that they're coming out with a Dr. Doom film in a couple of years. I mean, he was doing it long before they thought to have Doom in a movie, so probably not. But
yeah, that'd be fine. I don't really care.
I mean, they sell those masks, so it's not like anybody else can't do it. He debuted this music when he came back to Slammiversary last. Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
A.B. Jobson keeping us up on the scoreboard there.
Oh, wow. See how wearing their throwback uniforms.
Oh, the gray ones, the old like gray and green ones with the no, that's
the lighter green. I would like to bring the lighter blue.
The Seahawks used to get made fun of. I always liked their uniforms. I always thought they were cool. I liked the bird on the side of the helmet and everything like that. I always liked their uniforms. They were cool colors too, like that teal with the gray and the blue. Doom got away with it for years. We think we'll be okay. Yeah. Is Joker 2 as bad as I've heard? I'm assuming it is. I'm not going to see it. I heard a lot about it. I know the ending already, and I have no interest in it. He basically, the director, so I'll just tell you this. The director completely overlooked the first movie altogether, and he also did not want to work with any of the new DC people. So he didn't want to work with James Gunn, who's now in charge of DC's movies. So essentially, he kind of wanted to just do his own thing, and kind of just a lot of comic book fans are not happy because they said he kind of just spat on all of it. And so, yeah, I'm not going to bother with the whole. Also, they said the whole second half was basically a musical, which
oh my god,
yeah, no thanks. Derek, I already have it, buddy. I got it today from Best Buy. And the cool thing is, I've never played that game before. So I didn't play the original. I never played the original Silent Hill games because I was never very good at like shooter games and stuff like that. But now that I've seen the movies, I know that a lot of it is about Centralia, Pennsylvania, which I really want to go visit now. And I can't because they filled in all the roads there. You could go, but you have to walk like a lot and walk all the way around it and everything to see it. But yeah, you have it. Is it good? Yeah, I got it today. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing it.
How far is Hershey from you?
An hour and a half, let's say, maybe hour and 20. The way I drive, probably an hour and 15.
You got NXT.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. We usually go to Hershey Park quite a bit. We've gone. My wife and the kids go a lot. We used to go there almost every year when I was a kid. The chocolate factory, something to see. It's a ride there that takes you through it, and it just reminds you so much of like Willy Wonka. It's really, really cool. Takes you through, and you get to see like how it's when you go into this one thing. They take you through a thing that's supposed to remind you of the oven that bakes like the chocolate. So you go through, and it's really hot in there. It's like warm in there. And then when you get out the other side, when you get done with it, they give you like free chocolate. Like any new candy bar they come out with, they're giving you free chocolate and stuff like that. It's very cool. Yeah. It's a very cool thing to see like once in a lifetime. It's very neat. I never had the tour of the actual factory. The actual Hershey's chocolate factory is in Hershey. And you can see it. It's like right down from the park, but I've never been to it. You can get tours and go through the factory and stuff too. Great seeing Cora Jade again. I was born in Seattle, 7 years old, and the Seahawks first kicked off Jim Zorn and Steve Largent. I remember Jim Zorn really well. Yeah, I remember him. Jim Zorn was playing for the Seahawks when Danny White was playing for the Cowboys, and he was my favorite Dallas Cowboy. Did you hear the interview that E.Y. did with Chris Van Vliet? Jeff played the clip of why he left WWE. No, I didn't. I heard he left because of Vince, though. That was a rumor. I don't know if that's true. It looks glorious on my PS5. Yeah, well, yeah, it's the PS5 version. Yeah, I have a PS5 too, so I'm sure it's going to look awesome. How far did you get through it, AB? Is it hard to play? I know it's tough to see because you're constantly in the fog and everything like that. So I know it's probably tough to see, but I know like those creepy ass nurses are in it and all those weird. I've seen both movies, so I know what everything looks like in the game. But I remember Dave Craig too. Yeah. His last name I think was spelled different though. It was Krieg, if I'm not mistaken. That was true. Eric Young left because he said Vince is a freaking blank. Yeah, I kind of thought he left because of Vince. Yeah, I don't know when I'm going to get to play. It probably won't be sometime until the weekend when I get some time after work. But yeah, I'm glad it's good. I didn't look to see like the ratings on it. I usually will look up the reviews and see what they reviewed it. But I like I said, it's going to be new for me altogether because I didn't get to ever play the other one. Oh, a little joint manipulation here, a little finger manipulation here by oh, now he bends that middle finger right back.
Oh, okay, Pete Dunne.
Right? Or don't call him Butch.
He's a Butch.
Don't call him Butch. The big guys with the pyramid heads. Have you seen the films? The films the first one was good. Second one was not so much, but the first one I liked a lot. I liked it didn't scare me. I wasn't afraid watching it at all. It didn't scare me at all. I like the aesthetics. I like the way the nurses looked real creepy and that thing with the pyramid head. Yeah. Are Josh Alexander and Eric Young are they brothers? No. Dave Craig, yeah. Don't forget the Boz. Oh yeah, the Brian Bosworth played for the Seahawks too. That's right. I'm just glad Eric Young is home in TNA where he belongs and probably helps out Gail, Kim, and Tommy Dreamer and Rhino at producing the show sometimes when he's not rec. Could be. I thought the movies were based on the games, not the other way around. No, the games were based on the films. I think. No, they were because. That's a good question. I'd have to look that up now that I think about it. I don't really know. I don't really know which came out first. But I know that the town that the movie was made about was Centralia, PA. We have a town that's probably about 30, 40 minutes away from me. And it was literally, the town had a mine fire going underneath it for years and years and years. Yeah, it happened in like the 1920s or 30s. They buried a bunch of garbage and they lit it on fire and didn't realize, like idiots, that there was a whole coal line right underneath there. And they set this fire, and the fire had burned for years. Like when you would go to Centralia, you would see the smoke coming out of the ground. And then what would happen was people started to get sick, started to get cancer because they were drinking the water that, from these mines, and they're getting poisoned, and the fumes from it were giving them cancer and stuff like that. They made everybody leave. And then, but yeah, like I saw someone do a walkthrough of it, like back before they closed the town down, that you can't get there now. They took literally a bunch of stone trucks, like big dump trucks filled with stone, and they covered the road so that nobody could get in there. But there was a story that happened in like the 50s or 60s where a young boy was out in his backyard and his backyard collapsed. And if he didn't grab onto a tree root, he would have fallen like 300 or 400 feet down into the mines. But they were able to save him. So yeah, it is still going. And it's going on though, where it's going to go to the next town now, because it's pretty much past Centralia now. But it could end up reaching like the next towns that are there. But yeah, there are some people that are still living there. There's houses like on the outskirts that are still there, that people have rebuilt their homes and stuff. The one guy that still lives there rebuilt this house. If it collapsed, the whole side of the house went down. So he built up that one side and he kept living there. Game came out first. But yeah, it's a cool story. Like if you ever want to look that up, go to YouTube and look up Centralia, and you'll see like people that have done like walkthroughs and stuff like that. And and actually also in the first film had the church. And the church they were in is based on a church that is still in Centralia. It's a little bit higher up on the hill, but it's still a church that actually people go to. So very creepy church too. Josh is going up. Eric Young is in trouble. Eric's trying to fight him off with some fist to the midsection here. Now he knocks Josh off of the top. Josh going for the elbow drop, and he gets it.
Masha scored.
2. Nope. Josh kicks out. I got to the hospital, and that was it. And yes, it's very hard to see in parts. Yeah. I hope there's between the ropes this Sunday because I have a sell or no sell pertaining to Nick and Bradshaw. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know what Jeff's got going on. I only watched Silent Hill because Tanya Allen was in it. I had a huge crush on her from the sci-fi show Star Hunter, much as I thought it would. Silent Hill just made me mad, like all horror films. Oh, man. His faction just interfered in the match and cost Eric Young the win. So Josh had his backup there come in and help to defeat Eric Young. Eric Young doesn't like it, and he's going right back after Josh. But here come the Goons. The Goons Part 2. And Eric Young now is going to end up getting 3-on-1 here. That's a sore loser as they beat him down 3-on-1. Ray Walt.
Niners just scored.
I know I didn't like Saint and Sinner. The Niners did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Debo.
The second game isn't much harder than the first, but I don't recommend playing hard mode on your first go. The difficulty increases quite a bit. I always usually play the easier modes anyway.
Oh, no. Oh!
Josh is standing on the back of Eric Young and celebration here with Saint and Sinner.
Nice names.
Macklin is down in the back. Macklin got taken out in the back, and it looks like his hands are tied. Guy got zip tied. Someone zip tied Macklin and knocked him out in the back.
That's crazy.
Oh, that was these guys. Saint and Sinner knocked out Macklin. Wow. Oh, now they're going for more here. They're not done. They're getting a chair. Nobody is going to be coming out after them because Macklin is in the back out. Saint and Sinner holding Eric Young down, and Josh is setting up the leg in a chair. Oh, this isn't good.
Not good. Not good.
This is not good. Oh, the knee right to the chair into the leg of Eric Young. You suck, Josh, somebody from the crowd yells. Wow. That's my philosophy. Play the easy ones.
Bumble.
Well, we got a new faction, folks, and they are trouble. They are trouble. Looks like it's going to be a Macklin and Eric Young team up at some point. Gia Miller in the backstage area. Or no, this is Jordynne Grace. Sorry, I thought it was Gia from a distance. There's Gia. I'm looking for Masha. Gia's going to follow her. Like the good reporter she is. Oh, we got a red door. A red room.
Random red door.
What's going here? Whoa. Oh, we're getting the old Masha back. She's back there. There's all her pictures that she used to scribble out of people. Yo, we're getting the old Masha back. And there's Jordynne on that wall, too. Woo!
Uh-oh.
That was the Masha with Killer Kelly, like when Masha first started in TNA, when she used to hand people drawings, and they used to have the X's crossed out on them. That's awesome. Masha's going back to the dark side.
Could this be the person?
Interesting. Eric Young sold that. A red door is at the mature video section. Yeah, it could be. Me and Jeff talked about that this past Sunday. We were talking about the red door in the video store.
Oh man.
Yeah, we had a talk about that.
That's awesome.
Like
I thought that on the show, like, did I just hear that? I had you guys in the background, like, did I just hear that?
How my dad used to disappear when we go for videos to rent videos, and he'd say, "Yeah, go get yourself a movie," and then he would be gone, and I never knew where the hell he went. And I'm like, I know this place doesn't have a bathroom, but then I looked at the back, and then all of a sudden I turn around, and he was behind me, and I see him coming from this door in the back room, and then I'm like, "Dad, where were you?" "Oh, I went to the bathroom." Uh-huh.
You went to the bathroom, all right.
Mm-hmm. The secret red door, baby.
Oh, man.
Masha's at it again. I love it. All signs point to yes since Jordynne Gray's contract is up with TNA. You know what they say about red doors? It was a beaded door at the video store for me. No, the ones I used to go to, they were closed and locked. They had a key for them. Yeah, they were locked up. Not just anybody could walk in mine. Makes certain fights a slog. It can be fun, perhaps, for a second playthrough where you know where you're going. Has the ability to switch off the light and radio to sneak enemies by enemy. Yeah, that's a little weird too. I'm not good at stealthy games. I was never a fan of them, so I don't know. I'll have to see like what the difficulty switches are and stuff like that, and whether I can. Because a lot of these older games, they kind of let you almost play it as a walkthrough kind of a thing. So yeah, I'll have to see. I'll have to see. Masha must have been carrying that board of pictures around for over a year. Yeah, she saved them all. We played Silent Hill games in 360 or Xbox One. Silent Hill 3 was quite shorter than Silent Hill 2. I never even played the first one. Did you see there's a SpongeBob? Yep, I did. And I told nobody that they could mention it for a dinner talk. It's all it is a Wendy's single cheeseburger with Thousand Island dressing. That's all it is. Somebody I know got one, and that's what they said it was. It was just a regular cheeseburger from Wendy's with Thousand Island dressing, and then the pineapple frosty is just vanilla frosty mixed with some pineapple syrup. It's really all it is. Takeaways from Cowboys versus Steelers this past weekend. What's the takeaway? They both played like garbage. The Steelers are a lot worse than I think people thought they were. I think they're very overrated at 3-1. The Cowboys ran up and down the field on them. They accumulated like 380 yards of offense.
And I wish I could get my 4 or 5 hours back. and I was streaming it.
Yeah, you were. That's true. And Justin Fields is terrible. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Justin Fields is terrible. I don't know why they're not starting Russell Wilson is beyond me. I just don't understand that.
I think he might be still hurt.
Could be, but if he's not, Justin Fields is not the answer to anyone's quarterbacking problems. He's not a good passer. He has not a lot of vision for a quarterback. He can run, but yeah, they were lucky they won because they really in many ways shouldn't have. Dak had 2 horrible turnovers, horrible. That real bad throw that CD was yelling at him on the sidelines about afterwards. I mean, come on. I still think he said people are trying to translate what he said like in his mouth. I still think he said subpar throw. That's what I think he said. Now, somebody else was saying on the sports shows on Monday that he was saying jump ball throw. that he was saying jump ball, meaning throw it up, don't throw it at me, which could have been, but he still looked like he was saying subpar throw to me when I was trying to read his lips. So I don't know whether Wilson's still hurt or not. I would not be starting Justin Fields for my quarterback. No way. No way. But they got lucky. But I'll tell you one thing. They're not winning this week. They're playing the Detroit Lions. And the Lions are out for blood because they got beat by a really bad call last year the time they played Dallas. So there is no way Dallas is beating the Lions. It's not without Micah. That Micah's still out. They have their starting corners out. They have other linemen out. There's no way they're beating the Lions. Santana's out to talk, so it's graphic time to change here. Let's hear what Santana has to say. Yeah, I know he played for your Bears for 3 seasons. He's just not good. He's just not good. I didn't see anything from him on Sunday that showed me that he should be a starting quarterback. Moose. Oh, he's addressing Moose directly.
Whoa.
Said I'm sick of coming and delivering my messages to a camera. BK's doing an Addams Family meal for Halloween, including a purple Whopper bun, churro sticks, onion rings, and some new drink, but I can't remember what it's called.
A purple Whopper bun.
They had that. They have colored Whopper buns before. They had a Spider-Man meal where they had one bun was black and the other one was red. It was like supposed to be Miles Morales' colors. But so they'll do those colored buns at Burger King.
Side note. Make sure you guys tune in within the next couple months. I got a new burger for you guys. So I will be nice. It's literally called the Waffle Burger. Literally.
Is it on waffles?
Uh-huh.
Ah, yeah. Now they have to be homemade waffles.
Oh yeah, got you. Okay. It's a must. No Lego my ego.
Yeah, no frozen ass Eggo waffles, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Lego my ego.
I said to everybody, like, now that I can't eat a lot of this stuff, they're going to come out with a lot of really good foods that I really want to eat and can't. I saw Coca-Cola is making a new soda. It's another shot at orange. It's orange cream Coke that's coming out, which I would absolutely freaking love, and I'm not going to be able to have it.
Like an orange cream?
Yep. Orange. They had an orange vanilla one, but they said this one's going to be different. So hey, there he is. Moose all decked out.
Is he there?
He is.
Oh.
Wearing a pink tie.
Where a flip his boat.
The Angry Whopper wasn't all red. This godforsaken town. Who says it's godforsaken? Oh boy, here comes. What does he got here? What the hell is this? Bodyguards? Moose has bodyguards.
He could be a bodyguard.
I was just gonna say these guys are all tinier than Moose.
Oh.
That short guy looks a little like eerily a little bit like Chris Benoit. I said you're nothing but a dumbass. Dumbass. I'm still using Dowdle. That ended up being a good pickup. I don't know that he's got. I wouldn't play him this week, AB, because the Lions literally have one of the best run defenses in football. Only Moose could get away with pink kicks with a blue suit. You're nothing more than a baby boy, bitch. Woo! Wow, those security guards look scary, LOL.
Wow.
And now the crowd's chanting baby boy, bitch.
Damn.
I could smell the fear all the way from up here.
Me too.
He said to Moose, at one point in life, you were me. I still walk the same blocks that I put work. This is a good promo. Those security guards are the guys who showed us into the building. Oh, were they really? R.I.P. security guards, more than likely. They're cannon fodder.
Yeah, pretty much.
You've done nothing but forget who you are and where you come from. Step through your little top flight security. Step through these ropes and prove to me. Santana's got some Air Jordans on.
Ballin'. Oh, no. Who's that on the ground?
There's someone on the ground. Oh, there's what, in a football game?
Yeah, that better not be Mason. Oh, my God. It's Mason.
I did it trusting the system. The Niners are up 13-0. When you're good at doing something, you never do it for free. Myers and Moose have the same shoe size. Myers talked on the Major Pro podcast about buying a pair of shoes off of him. And I have him in 2 leagues. The long-hair security guard looks serious. Is the X Division #1 contender match on tonight? Yeah. Yeah, it is there. It is.
Right, next.
You're nothing but a poor Puerto Rican kid from the prod. Oh, boy.
Oh, God, why are we getting so racist?
Oh, all right. Well, here's the
here we go.
Oh, it's yeah, of course.
Hey,
Myers, it's Eddie Edwards, Myers, and Jay and whatever he's calling himself, Dango. JDC, whatever he wants to call himself.
That person.
Yeah. Dango.
Bomb Dango.
Uh-oh. ABC's coming out?
Rare?
Okay. ABC's going to fight off. All right, this has turned into a big mess now. And the Hardys are coming as well.
Sure, why not?
Matt and Jeff just took out the security guards.
That's a terrible security.
There goes Eddie and Brian Myers out to the out. Oh, no, are they more security guards that they're tossing? Yeah, that's security guards. He's going to get a twist of fate. Now they're all out.
Another one.
Santino's coming out again.
Again?
Enough is enough. You guys are like animals. Animals. Spoiler alert. And let me say this. Watch out for the little old lady in the red sweater. Moose versus Mike Santana at Bound for Glory. Just announced. The Hard Boys. They call them the Hard Boys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, implications. All right. Well, we're going right into the match with the Hardys.
Sure, why not?
Hardys versus ABC. They're calling it the Clash of the Generations. Is the X Division winner number one contender? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You asked me. Sorry, I read that before. We have a tag team match player. All right. So we're going to get underway here.
Go 1-on-1 with the Undertaker. Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Hey, player. You're going to go.
Don't hate the player. Don't hate the.
Oh, man. Tag team match right now.
Yeah. There go my fantasy football.
Yeah, the guy I'm playing has Brock Purdy and San Francisco's defense. And Purdy looks like he's having a pretty good night. Threw a 76-yard touchdown pass.
Mm-hmm.
Just threw another 30-some yard pass. Looks like he's doing pretty well.
Yep, he did do that.
Remember when Seattle used to be like hard to win at? Like it used to be hard to go up there and win a game.
You gotta have a defense first.
Apparently, Seattle was playing some cupcake teams to start the year. They were like 3-1 before last week.
Yep.
Well, there we got a thing from the United Way. Help those affected by Hurricane Helene. Purdy wants to play this week. I got to say this, too. I really worry about Jeff Hardy. Dude is taking bumps that he really shouldn't be taking. He was always like that. I don't see that ever stopping.
Yeah.
I mean, no matter how old he gets. All right. Jeff and Ace Austin. Hardy chance. Myers doesn't get the credit he's delivered for everyone that has gone through his and Pat Buck school and getting The Rock ready for Mania against Cena. Cover gets a 2. I guess I should probably maybe put the graphic up for this too, huh?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I guess
Nah, that's not it. No, that's not it either. Nope. Nah, there it is.
There. Technology.
Nothing but proper engineering on this show when Jeff's not here, let me tell you. Whoa, look at that dude. He was a little scary. Nice move from Hardy. Cover 1. Nope. Kick out at 1. Get with the program. Yeah, right. I'm too busy watching the show.
That's why I haven't put nobody comments up there because I'm watching the show.
Right. I can't multitask. Here, you ready? Here we go. There we go. I'm just going to leave that up there for the entire night. I'm not going to put any other comments up besides get with the program.
Oh, man.
I vote for the Hardy Boys. Think the Hardy Boys are going to win? I don't know. I kind of think that I think ABC is going to win this. Oh, man. I don't know, though. Face first, Ace Austin right into the canvas. Headlock. Did you ever notice you don't see like moves like that unless it's face versus face teams?
Mm-hmm.
Then you see all like the wrestling moves like the headlock, you never see You never see any like nasty stuff. You know, you won't. I guarantee you. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but I guarantee you're not going to see a clothesline happen from either of these teams against each other.
Big possibility. I think
How are you all so far ahead of Axis? I am still in commercial break. Oh, God help you. Those Axis commercials suck.
I know. I know.
Every other commercial is an insurance commercial. They are like the most boring commercials ever. Here comes Chris Bay with a big uppercut.
Were you in the crash?
Wow, standing drop kick from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, there's a kick.
Jeff is down, covers, gets a 2 count. Matt wants to tag. Just TNA Hardy Boys team. Hardy Boys team don't make me angry. Not sure why the TNA Hardy Boys team makes you angry, but whatever.
Powerful Chapeau.
Whatever. All right, Matt gets the tag in. Matt and Chris Bay. Chris Bay tried to grab onto the rope there. Nope, he slides underneath. And now, oh, man, no. ABC just a step faster than Matt Hardy. 1, nope. Kick out at 1. Tags in to Chris Bay. And nice double team from Chris and Ace. Cover now on Matt Hardy. 1, 2, and 2.5. Chris Gregg, hello. When is Bound for Glory? I want to double check the date.
26, because how long have it? 27.
Okay, so that is 2 weeks from Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay. We will, of course, be here for that. So make sure you join us. We'll be here for the pre-show and stuff, so we'll probably be starting early. If any of you are new to the channel, please make sure to like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell to be notified about when we've got our future content. So if you are watching right now, we would love it if you could just pop a like up there for us. Helps us out big time against that nasty YouTube algorithm thing. And also, yeah, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. We appreciate it. There you go. Now I'm getting into it, James. Now I'm getting with the program.
He beat me to it, but God sure was paying attention to the rest of the match.
Look at that. I'm even putting the Hi James from Chris Gregg up there. Now there's a James. Can't wait for BFG. Now we're rocking. All right. Well, this is going to hell. Edwards and Myers have to interfere in the match, of course.
Oh, come on. That's a good match.
No, they have to interfere. Now they're taking out the Hardys.
You know what this means, right? You know what we're getting for Bound for Glory.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta say, kind of sick of Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. kind of tired of them, being honest. Santino again. Santino's getting more screen time tonight than he ever has.
Triple threat match. I would love to do this in a ladder match too, by the way.
Uh-oh. Who called it? Triple threat match for the titles.
You know what
Full Metal Mayhem? Full Metal Mayhem with 6 guys? Oh my God.
I was close. I was close with the ladder match.
Full Metal Mayhem. Holy cow, dude. The Hardys, ABC, and the System in a Full Metal Mayhem tag team match for the titles. Woo.
I love metal.
James is excited now because we got a lot of blood on the last show. So now he knows they're not adverse to showing blood. So he's excited now.
Mm-hmm.
Was not expecting Full Metal Mayhem. No, I wasn't either. These guys have all bled before, for sure. They have all bled in their career. The Hardys, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, I was just telling Andrew about the 3-way tag team title match, but I didn't call the Full Metal Mayhem thing. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. Bound for Glory, starting to set up, man. Starting to set up, and we're not even all the way there yet. Like this is getting good.
We got 2 weeks after this. 2 more shows after this. Yeah. I'm glad it's on the weekend, by the way.
Yeah, it's on a Saturday, thankfully. Yeah. Instead, well, they usually have their big ones on Saturdays, and the smaller ones are on Fridays. Not sure if you're interested, but Conman got a new podcast out called Con. No, I haven't heard. Last time I was watching him, it was during the when the Wyatt 6 was coming in. I was watching some of his videos that he was doing, like he was doing the Clue things live. Whenever they would appear on Twitch, he was doing those. So I was watching those a little bit. Gave you a like. Thanks, Ronnie. Appreciate it. Only thing better would be a Full Metal Mayhem in a steel cage with the Hardys, ABC, and Myers, and Edwards. He's taking it a step further. I love Mayhem.
Sure, why not?
Bum, bum. Oh, yeah. So we still have our main event to go. What else do we have on the board up here yet?
Number 1 contendership, I think. The X Division number 1 contendership.
Yeah, we have the X Division number 1 contendership left. Yeah, this one here, Hotch, Slater, and Laredo Kid still to come.
I think that's it.
I think you are correct. Yep, just those 2 matches left. This is the one that Heather should be at. So if this is coming up next, which it should be, then this is the one that we should maybe see Heather. TLC.
Literally. Let's call it something a little different.
Look at that. Now I'm up to date with the comments. I'm up to date with the graphics. It's I mean, come on. What more can you ask for?
My job is to cover it up, start the show, and end the show. That was my job.
Heather says you're all way ahead of me now.
Oh.
That's because you got all those good insurance commercials happening over on Access. Can't live without the State Farm commercials and all that stuff, you know. And then every now and then you'll get a real crappy food commercial too for some kind of food that's like not even good. Matthew says the system strikes again.
Arby's?
Arby's. I used to love Arby's, dude. Before Arby's became like we got to dabble in everything, including chicken and burgers and everything like that. Arby's was awesome. Like I just love going, and I'd get like the super roast beef with cheese. That was my favorite one. And I'd get potato cakes, which, by the way, they just brought back. They're the best things in an Arby's. They're even better.
Really?
I love them better than the curly fries. The curly fries were great, but I like those potato cakes better than the curly fries. I love those things. I used to put the Arby's sauce on the potato cakes. Oh, man. I loved Arby's. And then when they had their first chicken sandwich, even they had chicken bacon Swiss. That was their first original chicken thing that they had. That was awesome. And now they got into too much. They started going gyros and burgers, and they just got out of control. Like when you do something good, just keep doing it. Like, just keep doing something good. But Wendy's too. Wendy's really changed for the worst. Like they made, you remember with the Where's the Beef commercials back in the 80s when the old ladies, where's the beef? Because she'd be making fun of McDonald's hamburgers because they're so thin and tiny. Back then, when Arby's started that, their burgers were big, dude. Like, you'd get a Wendy's burger be coming over the bun. Now they're just little squares as big as the McDonald's ones. So it's like, just stick to what you do. Like, fast food, you just stick to what you do best. 5 for $5 in Arby's was always awesome. You could just get 5 beef and cheddars. Oh my God, yeah. I don't like the onion bun though. I always had to not get the onion bun. I don't like onions. So I'd get the plain bun, but I love that sauce. You can buy that now in stores too, by the way. They sell an Arby's brand Arby's sauce in stores. It's now when you go to one of the restaurants, they call it Red Ranch, which is definitely not what it is. It's very thin. It's not like ranch sauce. It's not milky at all. But I love that red sauce. That was amazing.
Nice gear.
Yeah, we got Laredo Kitty. Yeah, it is cool. Mike Bailey is out watching this match. Let's see if we can find Heather, everybody. Heather, you might be on right now. We don't know. We're behind the announcer's table, but we're going to look for you. Now, Heather said she's on the right. So let's see. What color are you wearing? What color are you wearing? Because now they're coming down the aisle. Hotch. Oh, the goons. It's the goons. John Schuyler. Hotch. Arby's fries are goated. I like curly fries too, but I always like the potato cakes better. They reminded me of the stuff we used to get in high schools. And when we used to eat lunch in school, they used to have those, they called them tri-taters. I'm going to walk through 2 ham sandwiches. Waffle fries. We were talking about Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A's waffle fries. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're great.
They're good. Chick-fil-A might have my favorite chicken sandwich ever. I think I just love the taste of their
spicy chicken sandwich.
The spicy one's good too. I just like the regular one. And that was another thing. Like they were just good also when they had just their basic stuff. The nuggets, the sandwich, the waffle fries, and you really didn't have much choice of anything else. I still say to this day, the reason why their chicken is so good is because they cook it in peanut oil.
You know, I went to KFC a couple weeks ago. I was hungry. I was like, I'll just go to KFC. We'll never do it again. They are so greasy.
They are.
It's not even funny. I'm like, what is all this? Like, you see the bottom of the with all the bucket of chicken, it's all grease.
They used to be great too. I you know what I loved from KFC? Mashed potatoes and gravy. Oh man, I loved it. And the chicken strips they used to make were really good too. Like I liked their chicken. I grew up on that. My mom used to go get buckets of chicken when I was a kid from them.
Yeah, that was our Friday thing.
It's when they changed their stuff. Like they changed their recipe, they changed their style. It's just silly. Just do what you do best. Do what you do best. I was never a Popeyes fan. I don't like the spice. I'm not a spicy. I'm not a spicy eater. I don't like spice. I give up on. I give up. I'm in a commercial break. I'm wearing a gray T-shirt, second row behind the little old lady in the red. All right, so look for the little old lady in the red sweater, and we'll find Heather. Yeah, I saw it 16-0 San Francisco. You guys went to a KFC restaurant? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the one we went to was a KFC restaurant. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got the buckets. We got the mac and cheese. I love their mac and cheese, too. I don't know what it is about it. It's not even really that special, but I love that, too.
I miss Church's chicken. Church's chicken is good.
We had some cool fast food places growing up. We had of course Long John Silver's, which Long John Silver's had amazing. They used to call them chicken planks. Holy cow, their breading was just so good, so crispy. And then they also had a fish place called Arthur Treacher's when I was growing up, which made amazing chicken as well. And they had those Long John's called them hush puppies. which they were always good too. But Arthur Treacher's had them as well. I also used to eat in a sub place called Allen's Subs. That was before Subway ever came to be. They were awesome. They, my God, you get a sub from there like packed with meat, not like Subway that puts on one layer of meat and all vegetables. Coleslaw from KFC. Oh yeah, very, very good. Very,
oh,
very good. Whoa! Look at the dive. TNA. I see a woman in a red sweater. Heather, I think I saw the old lady in the red sweater when they did the dive over into that corner. Laredo kid coming off with a frog splash. Cover 1, 2. No. We have Frenchie's chicken. They are really good too. Matthew wants a comeback. If you forget about a comeback, you better just score.
Well, they're at the
they
3
right
now.
They do have a 3rd and goal at the 2.
Yeah, walk down now.
Yeah, they need a touchdown here. I don't think I'd even kick a field goal here. You're down by like 2 scores already.
Oh man.
Now it's 4th and goal. Why are you passing on 3rd and 2? Dude, run the ball, man.
Boy, that sounds familiar. You remember the Seahawks?
and they used to, when Pete Carroll was their coach, that's all they did was run the ball. Bob's Big Boy. I remember Bob's Big Boy. I remember up here they called it LB's Big Boy. They had an ice cream chocolate cake dessert there that was goated.
Unless it's at the Super Bowl. You remember that?
They did kick a field goal? Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Roy Rogers. Yeah. Yeah. I remember Roy Rogers. All right. Leon Slater is going up. Hotch is down, in trouble. Oh, that might do it. 1, 2, 3. Leon Slater against Speedball Mike Bailey.
Interesting.
Damn. Doesn't look like Heather. They're giving us a close-up in your direction. Trying to think of some other old fast food places we used to have. How about the steakhouses, man? We had a steakhouse called Big Wrangler with a big, humongous salad bar that we used to go to all the time. They used to go and get your stuff. You'd go up to the counter and order. And I remember they give you a tray. And on the tray, they would put a number. They'd give you like a little number on your tray so they know what you were getting, what meal you were getting. And then what else do we have? There are a bunch of steakhouses I remember that we had around the area. But that was the one on Big Wrangler is the one I remember the most. LB's Big Boy we had, but it became Franklin's. And then it became Friendly's. And Friendly's is still around.
That's pretty friendly there.
That is friendly. Beefsteak Charlie's or Sizzler. I never had any of those near me. Never had any of those. Big Wrangler was the one. I have to ask my wife. What was the other steakhouse we used to have that just closed up by the mall? Remember? Your parents used to go? Bonanza. Thank you. Yeah, we had a Bonanza, like right close to the house. They were the only two I used to remember. And I loved salad bars, man. I loved going to salad bars. They were so that COVID completely killed that. That completely did away with the salad bar. All the good places that had them, Ruby Tuesdays had a really, really good salad bar. And I did too. I liked their food, and the salad bars were awesome, but they did away with them. Which kind of sucks.
Golden Corral. Yeah.
I'm losing my marbles. This isn't the match I thought it was either. I give up. It looks like all the same as they've shown so far taped on night one, so I guess I don't show up. Oh, that's a bummer. I used to see Bonanzas when I traveled to Florida when I was a kid. Bonanzas are good. Like any of those steakhouses were good. You always got a lot of food. When they got to be a little bit bigger, then they would not just have a salad bar, but they would have a food bar. So you literally can go and just get the food bar. You can get salad. Then you can go and you can get like chicken strips. There was all kind of hot food on there that you can get. And it was unlimited. You can just keep going back as many times as you want to. So a lot of times people would just order the salad bar and just eat at that. You didn't really need a meal.
I think we used to go to JJ North.
Okay.
That was the big one that we used to go there like every week. Me and my parents are like, dude, can we stop eating here? I'm gonna get big. Roast beef. There was another one. Hometown Buffet.
Here's some other names. White Castle. There's still a White Castle. And there's one in Allentown, PA. I think that's literally the closest one to me.
Yeah. I had to go to Arizona for mine.
Hardee's was one.
Hardee's, okay.
I remember Howard Johnson's. We had a Howard Johnson's near us. But yeah, that there are so many of them that just don't exist anymore. The All-Star Cafe, Burger Chef, Burger Queen, Beefsteak Charlie's. There you go. Carol's was another one. Chicken George must have been down south. Casa Bonita. Chi-Chi's. Oh my God, I love Chi-Chi's. Chi-Chi's was a Mexican place before any of the ones that are out now, like the Chipotle and all those. But that's all they had was Mexican food. And oh my God, let me tell you, like Chi-Chi's chimichanga was like the best thing ever. Was the best thing ever. And then all of a sudden they started giving people like food poisoning, and then they closed.
Oh wow.
Checkers, yeah.
Checkers is still around.
Yeah. There's one called Delights of America. D's Drive-In. Oh, I remember drive-ins. We still have a drive-in around by us. You literally park your car outside and they bring a tray out to your car.
Wow. Don't have that in California anymore.
They called the one by us Stewart's because it was like the Stewart's brand soda that you can still get in bottles and stuff today. But the waitresses would come out to your car. They'd hang the little tray on the window, and your stuff would go on the tray. Gary's Hamburgers, Gino's Hamburgers. Let's see. Henry's Hamburger. Lost so many outed things. Howard Johnson's. Oh, I hated that place. My mom took me a couple times. They were terrible. They were terrible, dude. Yeah, it's crazy, man. There's so many places that just don't exist anymore that were so good. Pup and Taco. I remember Pup and the Red Barn.
Yep, definitely using the air fryer here after when we get down here.
Now I know. We're talking about all this. How about this one? I remember going to one of these too. Steak and Ale.
Oh.
I remember going to one of those. They always look like fancy haunted houses. Sandy's. Sambo's.
Side note, what place I really love? They're still around, but Black Bear. Oh my God! Do you see the biscuits?
What?
What's biscuit, a Black Bear diner.
Oh, I know. I've never heard of it.
Oh my God! So they got these. First, they got these. This gravy and biscuit thing.
Oh,
the biscuit is like. The biscuit is like this big with two ends. It's this big. I'm like, what are we doing right now?
Oh, man.
They give you a lot of food. I mean, I guess their thing is as enough as a bear can eat. That's their thing.
We went to Steak and Ale for prom one year. Geez, I'm saying, I know I've been to them.
Uh-oh.
How about Cracker Barrel? Anybody like Cracker Barrel?
Yeah, that's good.
I like Cracker Barrel.
Uh-oh.
Oh, she's calling out Masha. Masha's coming out all in leather. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Be careful what you wish for. Cracker Barrel's awesome. I love their chicken and dumplings. And I'm a big fan of their breakfast. I can eat the breakfast there like all the time. Their breakfast is really good. Let's see what Jordynne has to say about Masha. She's going to ask her about those posters, I'd imagine, in the back.
Wow, Masha is great. Maybe I should figure out just like leather.
I saw your kill wall is back up. That she calls it the kill wall. So I thought we had an understanding. We put on the greatest women's matches this company's ever seen. You knew you had to keep me close. You're the only one that knew that I spoke English, and you kept it to yourself because you had to be the center of attention. Oh, man. We might be getting Masha and Jordynne, too, at Bound for Glory.
So I know. She's speaking a complete good English right now.
She is definitely doing that.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to get this at Bound for Glory. And she handed her an envelope. It's going to have her crossed off, right? It's going to open up the pictures of her face crossed out. Yep, there it is. Yo, Masha and Jordynne. Wow, could Jordynne lose to Masha Slamovich? Could Masha be the next title holder?
I think so.
Damn.
I mean, she's always been close, but this might be it.
Yeah, it might be. Because it kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like there was no real lead into this. It kind of came out of nowhere. So, you know, the truth of it all is that people are saying that her contract is coming up. So it might just be the fact that maybe, you know, and they're not doing it to screw over Jordynne. Maybe Jordynne just wants to put over Masha at this point because she figures she might not be there much longer.
Right.
So
leave a legacy.
She's definitely going to go to NXT. I have no doubt. I have no doubt about that. She's definitely going.
Where everybody else at?
Right? Hendry's probably going to. I think Hendry's going to go to at some point. Nah, he's not done with his contract until next December, so he's got a little bit, but I think he's going to go to WWE as well. Clown says, can't wait. Masha's scheduled for the Halloween GCW show. The wife and I are going to be wanting to see her live for a bit. We would always hit up Fuddruckers for lunch in the 90s. I never heard of that one.
Oh, Fuddruckers are great. It's it's basically you get your burger, right? And then you put all the dressing on top on the burger.
Oh, and you like make it yourself?
Yeah. You can basically make your burger as big as you want, basically.
We have now, like right across the street from my work, we have a Five Guys. That's where everybody usually goes for burgers around us. And they're good. I mean, I like the fact that they just give you like a humongous ass bag of fries. You can order a hamburger from them, and they give you this damn big. It's like the whole damn the bag is full. It's leaking out of the bag. Like it's crazy. But their food's good. I've had just like regular double cheeseburger from them and fries, and then I also would have I even tried their hot dogs. Their hot dogs are even good. Yeah, the hot dogs are good. They just make good stuff. Now we have I'm trying to think of we have all this new stuff around us now. We have a Primo's hoagies now outside of our store. We have there's another sub shop that we have close to us too. We're getting all kinds of. We have a place now that it's you basically go to this restaurant and you order like meat, like whatever kind of, and you cook it. You literally cook it at your table. So they give you the oil and stuff to cook it in, and you cook all your food basically right where you're sitting. It's I think it's supposed to be combination Chinese hibachi kind of a thing, but instead of sitting at the hibachi table and having one of the chefs and stuff cook for you, you cook your own food. It's expensive too. It's like $35 a person. But you're getting, you're getting steak. You're getting, you know what I mean? So it's K-Pot. That's the name of it. K-Pot. K-P-O-T is the name of it. So,
you know, my favorite thing to go to is a Brazilian restaurant.
A Brazilian restaurant?
Yeah, they will not stop feeding you.
Yeah. I've been to an Indian restaurant once with my wife. I took her to. She loves Indian food. I'm not into it. Again, it's a little too spicy for me. I think I just got peanut chicken, but the peanut chicken really was spicy. I did love the dessert though. They had some kind of rice dessert. Holy cow. Was it amazing? I don't know what it was, but it was sweet and it was awesome. Yeah, you pay to cook your own meal. Yes, that's the way it works. Part of the ambiance. You're paying for the meat and you're cooking. You basically pick out whatever you want. You go up, you pick out your meats, you pick out, your veggies and all that kind of stuff. And then you get the experience of cooking. So, but yeah, that was real good. We just got a place called Pliables by us, which is supposed to be like a healthy eating kind of a place where you go and you get yogurt. You get like yogurt bowls and they'll put like different kinds of fruit in it and stuff like that. And it's the same. There's a donut place right next to it. And I think they're like a similar chain. It's called Duck Donuts that we have up here too. And I think they're both like kind of similar things. Duck Donuts is freaking amazing. You order the donuts. They make them in front of you. And the thing with them is you eat them when they're hot. Right out of the thing, and then they put the glaze on them, like whatever kind you want. Like there's a peanut butter chocolate donut, there's an Oreo cookie donut, there's fruit flavors, there's an apple but the thing is, once you get them, they're inside the box, they're hot. Honest to God, you eat them, they melt in your mouth. They're amazing, but expensive. They're expensive. You get a dozen donuts, and they're like $16-17 for a dozen donuts. So,
jeez, this match ain't gonna be long.
No, it's really not. Yeah, it's only a lot of commercials there.
Yeah,
we believe they're chanting for Joe Hendry, and there he is. They said his name, and he appeared. I miss Brazilian barbecue, greatest food ever, but ours got taken out by a tornado 2 years ago. Ooh, that sucks. Sounds like the melting pot we have here, Joe. You cook the food at the table. Yeah, and it's called K-pot. So it could have come from something like that. It seems interesting. I don't know that. I always like to go to hibachi. I like to go to hibachi. Hibachi's cool because then you got the chef cooking in front of you. They do all kind of crazy stuff. They give you a sake. They're like, yo, sake? And they squirt sake in your mouth at the table. Like it's it's an experience. It's fun. Even Joe Hendry. Let's go. Let's go. Show our hands up. Joe's got the mic. Dave and Buster's. Yeah, there's a Dave and Buster's actually not that far from me. It's Scranton, Pennsylvania. That's fun to go to. I've never eaten that one.
Oh, it's so good. They have this I forgot what the name of it is. It's like a Philly cheese slider or something like that. I'm like, what is this?
Oh man, they just attacked Joe Hendry right off the bat. Nick Nemeth's not even out there. And here comes Nick. And there he is, in with a flash, taking up KC Navarro. And now he's going after big AJ Francis. Yeah, I've never eaten there. I never kind of thought an arcade food would be good, but that's cool to hear that it was good.
Yeah.
When last time we went to a Dave and Buster's, we ate at P.F. Chang's. There's a P.F. Chang's right outside of there. Quaker Steak and Lube was a great restaurant. I like that. I used to like their buffet. I used to go over there for like the lunch buffet. Holy cow, man, you could eat, man. You could eat. I remember looking at their wings menu. In fact, Man versus Food, the first one, not the newer guy, the first Adam Rickman. He did a challenge at Quaker Steak and Lube because they had that one where you have to sign the waiver to do it. Oh, you saw yourself? Hell, didn't we see you? There's a now I see a woman in red. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. There, yeah. I see the old lady in red. If they'd show that corner more.
Oh God! Here you go.
All right, the camera's right. Oh, it was right in that corner. I see the old lady in red for sure, sitting right next to the guy with the gray hair. This is the one match they spliced in. Would bring up Dave and Buster's AB Jobson. They actually have watch parties for AW and WP leagues. Oh, that's cool. Did hockey start already, or is it preseason?
It started today, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I still hope my Dodgers can somehow will a win against this freaking. I cannot stand the Padres. I hate them. I literally hate them. I hate Machado. I hate Tatis. I can't stand any of them. I can't stand them. They are the absolute worst. I almost hope. I don't know. I don't see how they can move on even against the Mets because their rotation's terrible. And they're going against stupid Yu Darvish, the ex-Dodger, tomorrow night, too, and they do not do well against him. I was jumping up and down when Nick came out to save Joe. Oh, man. They edit multiple matches into multiple shows. Yeah, they do. They didn't look so great last night, AB. They got beat 8-0.
Yeah.
In a bullpen game where the Dodgers literally used every bullpen pitcher for one inning. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be a game 5. Oh, I don't want to see a Subway Series. Oh, God, no. No, thank you.
Yeah, let's see how the ratings will be on that one.
Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. My wife's a Mets fan. I don't mind if the Mets go, but I as much as I hate the Padres, I hate the Yankees worse. I grew up with rivalries with the Dodgers and the Yankees in the 80s, and I cannot stand it. When Reggie Jackson was on the Yankees, I hate the Yankees.
Speaking of Reggie Jackson,
yeah, you beat us 10-2 in the game before, Clown. Guess what, buddy? Series is tied. Talk to me tomorrow after game 5. That's all I got to say to you. If you like those cocky jerks, then good for you. I kind of liked it when Flaherty from the Dodgers told Machado to sit the F down after he struck his ass out. Oh, no, what's he doing? Making fun of Joe Hendry? Get out of here. Get out of here. Didn't the Mets and Yankees meet in the World Series? I don't know. I probably didn't even watch it.
That was 2001.
That's what he said.
Probably 2000. Yeah, that was when Piazza was with the Mets. That was that whole Roger Clemens and
that's
Piazza
right.
feud.
You're right. Yeah. Too bad you can't hear the crowd because I was screaming, "You suck, AJ," through most of the match.
Mm-hmm.
Clown, are you really a Padres fan? Or are you just liking them recently, or have you liked them?
He's from that area.
Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder. Are you a San Diegoan?
San Diego. I never heard. That's awesome.
A friend of mine lived there for a little while, and he said it was really nice. I'm sure it is.
Awesome in San Diego.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But he also said it is crazy expensive to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy expensive. He used to say he worked for a movie company, and they used to get food trucks that would come to their outside there. And he said the food was out of this world, but it was, again, is super expensive. Nice takedown from Hendry. Kip up.
Oh,
Hendry getting fired up. Hey, Clown, how many World Series has San Diego won? Ooh, wait a minute. Wait, let me think. But Tony Gwynn played for. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, none. 0. None. Zilch. None.
I can't say nothing. My team, city don't have a baseball team no more.
I'm a lonely Red Sox fan. Yeah, listen, at least your team won. You had a good streak going there, dude. Once you broke the curse, and you were a good team for a long time. The big savvy set dude with the gray beard and glasses was standing. Yeah, that's who I think I was seeing over there when I was looking, to be honest. The tall big guy with the gray hair, yeah.
Mm.
Nice takedown there from Hendry. I wouldn't mind if the Dodgers won either. My girlfriend lives in Marina del Rey. Nice. The best moment I've ever had as a Dodger fan was when Kirk Gibson hit that home run against the A's. Sorry, Tazzy.
Where is the love around here?
Sorry. I mean, come on. That was like out of a storybook. The dude couldn't even walk, and he comes up to the plate, and he was going up against Dennis Eckersley, one of the best closers ever to pitch, and he knocks one out of the park. I'm like, oh my! I remember watching that with my grandfather when I was probably like 18, maybe 17. Oh my God, what a moment that was!
By the way,
Gibson couldn't even run. He couldn't even make it on the bases.
By the way, speaking of athletes, so I had to call Ricky Harrison for something. So I did the voicemail. I was like, call Ricky Harrison, and somebody got to be like, huh? And he answered the phone like, hey, what's up? Like, that's Ricky Harrison on the phone. Like,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. What the heck?
That's pretty cool.
I got the grace of all child on the phone. What do we do?
Famouser, 1, 2, 3. That's gonna do it.
Nice.
Hendry and Nick Nemeth take the win. Well, we're talking baseball. Heather should have said, old fatty, sit your ass down, says James Chapman. Oh, man. Yeah, your team is winning, John G. I'm glad the Mets beat the Phillies. I hate the Phillies, too. I can't stand anything. Living in Pennsylvania and getting Philadelphia forced down my throat, I can't stand any of them. I call it Philadelphia now. Go Mets, go. Solid match. Yeah, it was pretty good. Nick says, hey, gives a thumbs up to Hendry. And there you go. Cool night. That was a cool night of wrestling that we got there. A little impromptu tag team match.
Yep.
It's kind of cool how they use AJ Francis. It's kind of like the whenever somebody needs a feud, they bring AJ Francis out. And he just has, because everybody just loves to hate him. So, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty enjoyable show. Wow, Santino really got involved in a lot of stuff. Santino had a night too, but that's all right. I like seeing Santino. He's kind of the comic relief now that we lost a lot of the people. I hate the Eagles coach. So does my brother-in-law, who is a big Eagles fan.
That's interesting.
Nick Sirianni. Yeah, he can't stand him. He wants him to get fired, and he wants their GM to get fired. He doesn't like the coach or the GM of the team, even though he loves the Eagles. Yes, he does have a very punchable face. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I'm not. I don't like any. I am conditioned to just not like Philadelphia because like I said, when you live around where I do, everybody is wearing the Philly hats, the Eagles jackets, and the Penn State football stuff. That's like the three biggest things around me, and I don't like. And because of that, I cannot root for any of them. I don't like any of them. So I'm always happy when any of those teams lose.
I hope Penn State lose.
Yeah, they're playing UCLA. No, they played UCLA. I think they're playing.
Yeah, they played last week.
They're playing. They're playing somebody from California. I think they're playing USC this week. Yeah,
probably playing USC.
Yeah, I think they're playing. Yeah. They're playing USC.
Yeah,
USC.
The Big 12, the Big 10 is big now.
Yeah, it's huge. AJ Dollar Tree Francis. Excellent show, says Terrence. That's it. Oh, well, I will definitely show up next week because I was there for the Speedball and Leon Slater match. Well, there you go. Maybe we'll get to see in back of the guy with the gray hair. John Kessler says 9 out of 10. Brilliant show, says DRO. AB Jobson says the worst fans for real. All right, guys. Yeah, you know what time it is. Let us know what your scores are for the show, and we will go and do the same. And then we will get out of here for the night. Again, we'll let you know about Sunday. As far as Between the Ropes go, it'll depend on what Jeff is doing. If he's not busy, then yeah, we'll be here for Between the Ropes on Sunday to talk about all the good stuff that happened in the week of wrestling this past week, and all the news and stuff like that, and probably have some grievances too. I would imagine I'll have a grievance if San Diego beats the Dodgers. That'll be my grievance. That'll be my grievance. So yeah, give us your scores and we'll go through. So John Kessler says 9 out of 10. Show was great tonight. 9 out of 10 says Andrew. Awesome show. 10 out of 10 says Andrea. Have a great weekend. See you next week for Impact. Yes, we'll see you, John. 9 out of 10 says John G. Great show. I'm super pumped for BFG. I'll give the show a 9 out of 10 tonight. Brandon says 9. Me and the hubby are going to the Full Moon Cineplex tomorrow night in Nashville. They have a theater that only shows vintage horror films. Oh, wow. The original Dracula. Nice. Very nice. If you like vampire stuff, I just watched a remake of Salem's Lot. I really liked it. I really liked it. It was pretty good. It's on Max. Like an hour and a half long, but I thought it was done really well. I watched the original in the 70s. It's a Stephen King thing, but I thought it was good. 8.5 out of 10. Good show, but rushed at times. Understandable at missing a week. 9 out of 10 for DRO. Matthew says 9 out of 10. Not a fan of Nemeth and Hendry tagging together. Thanks, Insiders. No problem, Conrad. Thanks for hanging. Heather says 9 out of 10. Solid, except for stupid Axis being behind you guys. Maybe we'll see her next week. We'll have to look. Maybe we'll see her next week. Tazzy, man, what did you think of the show?
First, kudos to these guys that actually had to miss a week. Remember, this is their big show coming up. And they missed a week out of all this.
Because of the other hurricane. I think they missed it. Yeah.
Wish they need to hurry up because that other hurricane's on the way too. Man, I got to do it. The psychology of the ring was amazing today. It was just like one of those. It was amazing. All I can say is amazing. Storylines. I like the way that they look like they didn't miss a beat. You couldn't tell they missed a week. And they have actually 2 more weeks after this. So they got time. They got time to finish up on the storylines and stuff like that. So even if they like miss a little something, if they have a plan before, they can actually do some stuff. It switches up a little bit. It's not a big deal. So I'm going to give him for just kudos to all these guys. I'm gonna go 9 out of 10. They did their thing. And I was entertained. Today. Santino. Oh my God, that's all I'm gonna say.
Right. Salem's a lot better than Twilight. Oh God. You mean the sparkly vampires? Yeah. I got Blade on DVR next on the agenda. Good night, everyone. Good night, Heather. TCM is celebrating Bill to go see this month if you like Dracula or horror films. Nice. I enjoyed the show. I thought the show was really fun. I like all the antics and stuff like that. I like when Santino kind of takes control of the show. Good matches. The Hardy Boys, and when we were getting the Hardy Boys against Austin and Chris Bay was very good from what we saw. And then of course that got interfered with. I like the confrontation. The promo with Santana and Moose was really good. And then of course the confrontation with Nick and Joe Hendry for the first time there, and how he asked him about Bradshaw, which I was kind of cool that he did that. I kind of like that they did that. And then of course the whole thing with Masha was the thing I think that shocked me the most tonight. That I didn't see coming. I really didn't. Being that Masha was kind of seeming like she was a good guy recently, like going, she was helping like the face teams and stuff. I didn't see this coming. So maybe like the people in the chat suggested, maybe it was just a spur of the moment thing. and maybe they're turning her back, and maybe she is going to be the one that is going to take the belt off of Jordynne Grace, which I'd be okay with that. I think she deserves it. She's very good, and she's been with TNA a long time now, both as a champion, a tag team champion when she was with Killer Kelly, and now this. So I'm fine with that if they want to do that. I think that would be awesome. I think she'd be a great person to kind of pass the torch to if that's what Jordynne is doing. So yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it tonight. I thought it was really good. That the start of the match, of course, we had the women's the triple threat there, the 3 versus 3, which was really, really good. Kelly's having a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Kelly's having a baby. So she won't be, who knows? You never really know what's going to happen after that. You don't know whether she'll be back or not. That all depends. Obviously, we haven't seen Alexa Bliss back in WWE yet because she has a young one now, and that takes precedence. So you don't really know. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate all of you. Please make sure you drop a like on the stream before you leave tonight. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification button to be notified about when we have the future content. And like I said, we'll keep watching our Twitter. We'll let you know what we're going to do on Sunday night, whether or not we're going to have a show Sunday night or not for Between the Ropes. We'll keep you posted as I hear from Jeff. And then, of course, we'll be back on Tuesday for Fireflies Forever. There was a lot of Bray news, of course, with the video game, the action figure. What else? They had, and then, of course, the stuff from the vignettes and stuff that we're seeing, and the clues that we're getting. So we'll be back on Tuesday for that at 6:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I couldn't make it last week because of my work schedule. I'm not sure if I can make it this week, but Jeff and Chris will be there for that. And then right back here again as we draw closer to Bound for Glory next Thursday night. Jeff should be back. We'll see. Hopefully he will. But yeah, and then Tazzy, take it away again. Let them know what your schedule is, and we'll get out of here.
Real quick, tomorrow, of course, SmackDown. SmackDown 7:30, big SmackDown, by the way. We're on the verge of actually Crown Jewel. So make sure you guys tune in for that. And don't forget, Sunday will be our last stream for 2 weeks. And of course, it's the Bagels. 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Go come and see me. See me be more colorful on Sunday. Let's just put it like that. We're gonna have a ball on Sunday. Let's put it like that. Tomorrow, Saturday. I know on Saturday I was thinking about doing a Wrestle Dream. Oregon got a game on Saturday. It's big. No, we're not. I will have 2 TVs on, and we will be streaming. Sorry, guys. I promise you, we will do full gear. I promise we'll do full gear. All 8 hours of it.
Oh God, yeah, God bless.
But after that, next time you'll see me on camera, unless these guys need help next Thursday. You'll probably see me then. Other than that, you'll see me on Bound for Glory, and then we'll have our returning stream will be Halloween Havoc. And I'll let you know the schedule for that. By the way, there's going to be a new intro, audio intro on the intros. You guys know what I'm saying. I'm working on a new audio because I don't like the song that's for NXT. So it's going to be a new one for Halloween Havoc. So tune in for that. So
nice. There we go. Awesome. There you go, guys. All right, guys, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Appreciate you coming out again. Thank you so much. And have a great rest of your week. Enjoy the wrestling, however you choose to watch it. And please stay safe. Be kind to one another always. And hopefully we will see you all on the next episode of The Insiders. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk to you all soon.